Isaac's gonna speak loudly.
This is my object.
Alright guys, welcome to Alexandria, and so here's the deal. I'm not going to be the guy that stands here and tries to convince you that this is just another parade, because to be perfectly honest, it just isn't. And those of you who have been here before know that it's just a different environment, there's a different atmosphere at Alex that's totally different from anything that we've seen up until this point in the season. And in a lot of ways, I think that atmosphere and that environment actually means more to us as Lancers than it does to your average high school marching band. There's so many reasons that we do this. There's so many reasons that what we do here is so significant, and so significant for so many people. And a lot of those people, and the ones that I'm going to talk about most specifically today, are the Lancers that came before you. There have been literally thousands of high school students just like yourself that put on this uniform over the last 36 years and built this organization into what it is today. And it is because of those thousands of people exactly like yourselves that we are here today, and that we are the group that we are at this very moment at Alexandria again. I want you all to take a look at the ground real quick, just for a second. I want you to pick out one single pebble on the ground, and I want you to stare at it. Now, hypothetically speaking, chances are pretty good that over the last 36 years, there has been another Lancer wearing this uniform, just like yourself, that has looked at this exact same pebble, has marched over that pebble, perhaps emptied their spit valve on that pebble. And I want you to think about that pebble. I want you to think about all the people that that pebble represents. It could be friends, it could be family members, it could be people that you have no idea who they are. But there have been thousands of Lancers just like yourselves who have marched these streets at Alexandria and done the exact same thing that you are about to do. So today, we are performing for this pebble. And more importantly, we are performing for what this pebble represents and who it represents. When we get out of the parade route, you're going to see all kinds of red t-shirts. Those are all your alumni. Those are the people you're performing for. Those are the people who built this organization and built this band into what we have today. And they're the reason that we're here. Today we are performing with honor. Performing to honor those who came before us and those who wore this uniform before we did. Performing to honor all the parents and all the supporters who have been with us for the last 36 years and who continue with us to this day. Most of them are going to be out supporting us on the parade route today, and that's awesome because that's what they're here to do. They're here to see you guys. They love you. They want to know what you're doing. They care about you. They care about the organization. And they care about the Lancers. And we will perform to honor that. Today we will also perform with unity. We can go out onto that street and we talk a lot about individual accountability. I'll be perfectly honest with you. If we perform 96 individual perfect shows on that street, we will fail as a group. We don't need 96 perfect shows, and we don't need 96 heroes. We need one show from one band. That's all we need to be successful. Our success today is not determined by 10 old guys in red polos. Whatever. Our success is determined by how we perform as a unit, and with what kind of unity we perform with as a group and as the Lancers. Today we'll also perform with pride. I don't think you realize quite how lucky you are to be in this position. There is a very, very small fraction of high schoolers who ever get the chance to perform in a marching band or in any sort of group activity that encourages the kind of camaraderie and the kind of experience that this creates. And there's an even smaller fraction of high school students and of marching band students that ever get a chance to be a part of this group. there's a very, very small number of people who ever get the chance to call themselves a Lancer. A lot of them will be out on that parade route supporting you today, and the rest of them are right here. But that group is your family. Those thousands of people, just like yourselves, all those pebbles on the ground, they're all your family. Look around. These are your brothers and sisters. These are the people that you'll perform with as a unit today. And these are the people that you will perform with honor and with pride. So go out there today and be proud to be a Lancer. Because you really don't know how lucky you are. You don't know how lucky you are to be able to perform your music for all these people, all across Minnesota and all across North America, every single year. So be proud of what you're doing. Hold yourself up with pride, and let's show them what the Lancers are as an organization. Let's show them what the individual Lancer is, and let's show them how we perform as a unit and as a group, and how we can honor everybody who's ever been through this organization and has ever had a hand at building it up to what it is now. Seniors, this is it. For everybody else, your time will come too. One day you will march down the street at Alexandria for the last time. And after that, you'll be but a pebble on the ground. And future Lancers, future editions of the Lancers will look to you for inspiration. Just as you look to the Lancers that came before you for inspiration. We look to honor the legacy of everyone who came before us, and every Lancer to come will look to honor the legacy that we will create here today. So what kind of legacy are we going to leave here? Go team.
Yeah! Hey, find a senior, give them a hug, or something else appropriate. Ready, go! Yeah!
I want to be like you one day!
Why are we crying everywhere? I'm crying.
Okay, then bring it back in over here. Bring it back in when you're done.